Long Island Boat and Fishing Show is back at the Nassau Coliseum, March 13th through 15th. Long Island's top dealers will be there with huge savings on boats, tackle, personal watercraft, and the latest electronics. This show has it all. Children will be entertained by Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel. Enjoy free face painting. Plus, on Saturday and Sunday, the first 100 kids get a free life vest, free parking all weekend, and Friday, it's free Heroes Day admission for military and first responders. 3 days only, March 13th through 15th. Visit nyboatshows.com for details.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi! Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
We are back here on Katz and Cosby, and one of the things everybody's talking about, you guys, is the fact that CNN played the Supreme Leader, the supposed new Supreme Leader, John, and he went on, or the newscaster went on, quoting the Supreme Leader, who we've yet to see, so I don't even know if the Supreme Leader's alive or not, rambling and going on with all their propaganda. Let it play out for 4 or 5 minutes, right, Judge? And no critique. And yet you put that with the way they've handled Trump. Trump, after 5 seconds, they go, wait a minute, let's fact check. Let's dump out. But this one they ran in full, Judge.
It was a propaganda piece issued by the Iranian government in the midst of a war, and they've just let it go for that period of time with no adverse commentary.
Yeah, that was the Supreme Leader, as opposed to saying, wait a minute, we don't even know if the guy's alive or dead, and maybe what that person is saying is a bunch of, how do you say it, bumkiss? I mean, you can't make it up, Judge. It's absolutely incredible.
You know, CNN has not done a lot for its reputation, and they're going to be changing ownership hands in a very short time.
Well, I understand everybody at CNN is very, very nervous because
with all there's a lot of but why would you be playing even more reason? Well, you guys, we have Joe Concha now. Joe, we've been talking about this craziness at CNN and the fact that they let the quote Supreme Leader, I put it in quotes because we don't even know if he's alive or dead, rambling with no fact check.
Well, Rita, I have to correct you. It's actually INN. It's now the Iranian News Network. It's not CNN. It used to be the Craptastic News Network. Now, well,
don't they support the drug dealers not getting killed when they're trying to bring drugs into the United States?
One would think, but no. Well, actually, they do, John. That's exactly right.
It's the Drug Dealers News Network, DNN, Drug Dealers News Network.
Yeah, there's 1,000 acronyms that we could apply here outside of an actual news network. Look, they had a horrible week here when they talked about in one tweet after those terror attacks near Gracie Mansion. They said, well, it was just 2 guys that wandered in from Philly. They had some cheesesteaks, and they just, happened to walk into this situation where they suddenly started throwing IEDs at people, that got killed. And then Abby Phillip on CNN, 10 o'clock at night, was talking about how Memdani was actually the target of these bombs, which of course he wasn't. She had to issue an apology. And then even Jake Tapper said just yesterday, guys, as far as, my goodness gracious, we don't know the motivations of the attacker at that Michigan synagogue. We don't know his politics. I'm pretty sure we do. When you drive literally into a synagogue trying to kill children, I'm pretty sure we know the motivations. So, yeah, a bad week for INN, CNN, DNN, whatever you want to call it. But the new ownership cannot come in soon enough. That I do know.
What do you think is going on there, Joe? Because it is so preposterous. Some of these comments, it's like they're just trying to push a narrative. And whatever happened to the good old days where the facts are the facts?
Well, thank you, Rita. And the thing is that if they're MSNBC or MS Now, whatever they're called now, and they own it and say, we're liberal and we're against the president, then I could almost respect that because they at least are who they are. CNN insists that they are the centrist network. That's the whole thing. But the culture there is horrible. It's almost all far left liberal Democrats posing as anchors. And we've seen it already. Like the people that have left from there, guys, Jim Acosta or Don Lemon, you see them on their podcast now, and they're far to the left of AOC and Memdani. So that's where we are at this point, where they're being exposed for who they are. The problem is that from a business perspective, and John Catsimatidis can certainly appreciate this. This network is a distant third. Like Fox News quadruples their ratings, if not more. And so whatever they're trying to sell isn't even working anyway. So you have to change everything. Like the New York Jets, change everything. You're a losing culture, bring in a winning culture. Get me a Bill Parcells to come in and change things. But we'll see if there's a Bill Parcells out there in the news business. I have a feeling there isn't, guys.
Gov Patterson?
Thank you for that, Joe.
How are you?
Yeah, what do you think, Judd? Gov?
No, it's exactly what Joe was just saying, is that you really have to start from scratch, and you have to basically destroy everything that was there and rebuild.
The Gov liked the Jets analogy. He liked that. He liked the football
I
analogy.
Go through it every year.
Yeah, he goes through withdrawal every year.
Oh, no. I didn't know Governor Patterson was a Jets fan.
Oh,
yeah,
big
it's
time.
hard, right?
Yeah, you could tell he started crying when you said that.
Oh, no.
But
What's
England
it been,
is
57 years since they've been to a Super Bowl? I mean,
exactly.
That's an incredible stat. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, but you have to change things completely and totally. Don't just do little inserts here and there, and we'll be fine. But either way, if the Jets stand for truth, justice, and the American way, I think that will bring them back, guys. What do you think?
You know what? I think that's called a tee-up. I think that's called a tee-up.
Thank you, Rita.
Thank you. That's a tee-up.
And what do we all stand for?
Truth, justice, and the American way.
Way.
Good night, Joe.